Allah imla Allahayna wa Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah Hamashiach wa Malakia by Shem Harawat wa Kakurash Rakatham Tawara Baba Ba wa Kwam Yasharala. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily, and to the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine. I say to you, Shalom. Today's video, we're gonna get into the destruction of Babylon. Putin got on TV and threatened the United States again. This time, I think they think that he's serious with it. So, and this is prophecy. This is biblical prophecy. America is about to be destroyed because it was written to be destroyed. The Lord is tired of these Edomites doing whatever they want to do, disregarding life, destroying everything in their path. Everywhere they go, death follows. And it's just to play it out, man. These people cannot tell the truth to save their life, and they will not tell the truth to save their life. That's why a lot of them about to die, and a lot of them going into slavery as well. So we got scripts on all this. But first, let's get this this video real quick. This is not a game, people. It says Russia threatens to destroy Babylon. Let me get let's go ahead and bring this out.
Time is running out. Putin threatens total nuclear destruction of Babylon, the Great America. Ashayar Yahweh Shai for the election 3.
Let's bring in John Hardy, Deputy Director of the Foundation for Defense of Democracy's Russia program. Thank you for being with us. What do you make of President Biden's response to the threats from President Putin?
Well, thanks for having me. I thought it was a strong speech. I like the tone. I think what he said, about Russia's aims in this war needed to be said. We need to consistently remind the national community that Russia started this war and that its aims are.
See, I want to point something out. I mean, this is ridiculous. Esau, if you gonna lie, stop putting bookcases in the background. You're telling on yourself. This man just lied, saying that Russia started this war. That's a lie. The United States pushed, antagonized this war. They blamed everything on Putin, lying on him left and right. America started this war. These people will not tell the truth for shit. Let's go back.
Community that Russia started this war. We need to consistently remind the national community that Russia started this war.
See, you say he need to consistently remind people. No, you're just trying to keep that lie going. Told you, Esau, you give yourself away when you lie in front of bookcases. If you stand in front of a bookcase, we know you finna lie. I mean, God. That's why the Lord finna destroy these people. They just stuck on stupid. They were born stupid. They are the children of fools. Man, let's get some scriptures, man. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second war was past, and behold, the third one cometh quickly. Woe means war or destruction. Third war is about to happen. Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Nahum chapter 3, verse 4. Because of the multitude of whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, United States, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. Exactly. CPS, they take your child. And they claim people adopted, but no, they selling kids, man. That's Esau, stop. Nahum chapter 3, verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And that's what's happening now. Nahum chapter 3, verse 6. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. So nobody like the U.S. right now. And there's also prophesied in Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I made the heathen. Let me see if I can find it. I don't want to chop it up. Here we go. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
And that his aims are, in some ways, even genocidal. So I like what he said.
He can't hold up, man. I know the United States ain't trying to accuse somebody of genocide.
The national community that Russia started this war. And that his aims are, in some ways, even genocidal. So
is that not the United States plan? To kill everybody who don't want to do what they want? Did they not do that to the Indians, almost commit near genocide? Did they not go through the earth doing that, saying if you don't accept this cheese and rice, you gotta die? Did they not murder us for reading the Bible, then force-fed us Christianity? These people are hypocrites and liars all day. You got some nerve, Esau, to accuse somebody of genocide when that's your middle name, homie. Because all you do, you cannot put them guns and needles down. And everywhere you go, death follows. You spent your time on this planet destroying everything in your path, torturing animals still to this day, imprisoning animals still to this day. Ain't nothing wrong with that you tell. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. People seeing your lying ass for who you are, Esau. There's a spirit right there. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. The Lord is coming back with that fire. Isaiah chapter 63, verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Redeemed means revenge, his own evil. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Not everybody, not all. Let me see what else I got. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou verily heavily laid thy yoke. Now, the Lord gonna get you back for what you did to us and him and his people and this planet and these animals and all these other nations. Yeah, you, man. See, Esau, he didn't got in the habit of making people feel like, well, if you don't do what we say, you're gonna be in big trouble. You know, with emails and phone calls and whatnot, you in trouble, all these threats. Ain't nobody in trouble like you, because you about to be erased from the planet after your 1,000 years of captivity, Esau. And this is in thought right here. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, the Statue of Liberty, United States. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. See, Esau did all this stuff in wickedness, and then consider the fact that he's going to have to pay for everything he has done double. 2 times, baby.
I like what he said.
And you know, that has been the major concern of all Americans. We had an earlier News Nation poll that found that 82% of people living in the US are either somewhat or very concerned about the possibility of a nuclear attack in the next decade. So
you better be concerned, because it's going to happen, whether you concerned or not. That's what, see, that's what these spoiled ass Babylonians don't understand. This is not in your control. Just because you don't want it to happen, you can't just close your eyes and la, 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 and it goes away. No, you have no control over this. It is written, and it's going to happen. See, check this out. Psalm chapter 10, verse 6. He said in his heart, he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. Esau think he gonna be on easy street forever. Oh man. Oh, you finna hit these bumps in the road. You're about to go down, homie. Let me see. Psalm chapter 10, verse 4. The wicked through his pride and countenance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. This man wants to be Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. It's not going to happen, homie, because you are reckless. You're a reckless, murderous, lying ass liar. And I said liar 2 times on purpose. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. When your kingdom is destroyed, you're going to start billing hours for free. Psalm chapter 58, verse 2. Yeah, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. That's all this man does is destroy shit. And then want to blame global warming and climate change for the stuff that he does in wickedness. Sad individual. Sad, can't stop lying, nothing. I'm going to come back to that one. Here we go. Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? That's why you got all this war. Because Esau, that's all he knows is destruction. He's the man of harbinger of death. Everywhere he goes, death follows. He was blessed with the sword. That's why. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Yeah, Esau embarrassing himself. He don't need no help. Now, what it say? Let's read this table. It says, how concerned are you that there will be a nuclear attack somewhere in the world within the next decade? Next decade? Man, we don't, me personally, and don't quote me on this, I don't even think we got 2 years left in this thing. Because Esau making moves and the Lord making moves as well. Now you got, what, 42% somewhat concerned, 13% not too concerned, 40% very concerned, and that little small green area, not at all concerned. Okay, well, okay, we're going to see what's going to happen. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. See, our punishment is over. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin. Now it's your turn, homie. Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. America the Great. We proud Americans. Yeah, we're going to see where that pride take you. The Lord hates pride. But y'all can't stop saying how proud you are. You can't stop saying how proud you are of everything you stole, everything you lied about, all the people you murdered. You proud of that. The Lord he about to pull up on you. Proud Americans, Babylonians, Romans, Greeks, Sodomites. He about to come holler at you. Let's see what else we got in this video.
How seriously should we take this threat from Putin? He's mentioned it before.
Sure. So I think you always have to take these things seriously.
Nope. Get out. Let's stop it right there. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against all Idumea. Idumea is Greek for Edom, which have appointed my land into their possession with all the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. That scripture right there tells you right then and there that those people in Israel right now are not the real Israelites. That scripture right there tells you that they are Edomites. Check it out. Surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession. They're Edom too. We told y'all. Amalek is Esau's grandson. They're from the same nation of Edom. But to this day, they still lying. Somebody they're not related. Yes, they are. Those fake Jews and Edomites are the same people. They're from the same nation, Edom. And they're going to get punished together. Look at this picture right here. There's a scripture on this about the missiles going up in the heavens. Check this out. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh shall have a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Now let's get we can go into, let's go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38. Check this out. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 19. For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in the day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel. So he finna send them missiles y'all way too. Y'all think this is a game? Now let's see what else I got. Let me see. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Spoil meaning rob. Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land of the city and of all that dwell therein. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up a spirit of the kings of the Medes. The Medes are the modern day Russians. For his device is against Babylon to destroy it. because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. The Lord's temple are the Israelites, not no building, not no synagogues. Verse 12, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord have both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. Verse 13, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. Covetousness is just greed. You just want everything. You want to hoard everything to yourself. You keep other people from getting it. For example, Bill Gates. He's a covetous man. He coveted fields. He done bought up all the farmland, not because he want to do something with it, but just to keep you from getting it. That's a covetous man. The Lord hates covetous people. Verse 14. The Lord of hosts sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. That's what we're doing now, the prophets. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 27. Set up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her. That's them BRICS nations and all these other nations that's gonna stab Babylon in the back at the last minute. They want to get in, they stomps too. Prepare the nations against her, call together against her the kingdoms of Ararat, Mini, and Ashkenaz, which is Armenia, Turkey, and Germany. Appoint a caption against her, cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars. Verse 28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the Russians, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all his dominion. Verse 29. And the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitants. I'm going to turn this place into the world's largest ashtray. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Verse 5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, even the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land. Verse 7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Verse 8. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth, giving birth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames, because they're going to be on fire. All these people, all these sodomites, they're going to get burnt up again, because they back on the planet to get their judgment again. That's why the LGBTQ so big now. Because they back to get judged. They back on the planet to get judged. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Verse 16. As for ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, the Israelites, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink. Punishment, baby. And they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. That's a condition of slavery. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. My phone ringing. I'm waiting for it to stop ringing. I have to hit them back. Okay. Let's look at this. Look at this right here. Bam. Let's get them. Let's start with Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. That's those nuclear missiles. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, which is Greek for Edom, so like it, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Edomites are the cursed people. He cursed us because to punish us, but they are the cursed. They are the wicked. That's why he cursed them with no melanin. That's why he cursed them, which is called leprosy in the Bible. That white skin, that pale reddish flesh, that's leprosy in the Bible. That's a curse. That's why he also cursed them with blonde hair. Blonde hair is a curse. But Esau turned it around and make it a thing of beauty, a symbol of beauty. Now you got these stupid Eves walking around here with blonde hair. You cursing yourself, fool. So you can't tell Eve then. She want to be like Esau anyway. Now let's get a couple more scripts and then we can shut this thing down. Babylon's about to be destroyed. Let's get let's see what Isaiah do. Chapter 2. Let's go down a little bit. All right, we're gonna start at 17. This is talking about basically when they at least try to run into them bunkers. Verse 17. And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low. And the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. All that pride on these people gonna be out the window. They ain't gonna have nothing left to be prideful about. Verse 18, and the idols he shall utterly abolish. Idols. All these statues of cheese and rice, these Buddha statues, Hindu, all of them got to go. All these crosses. Verse 19, and they shall go into their holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth, and for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. All these missiles going to go off at the same time. Verse 20. In that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver, his idols of gold, which he had made, which they made, each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats. You're going to throw away all these false ideologies, all these false religions, because you're going to see the Lord. Verse 21. To go into the cliffs of the rocks and into the top of the ragged rocks for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. Yeah. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 26. And y'all see this number right here? 144,000, which represents 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes the Lord gonna save. Those are the people he gonna save, not you reckless Christians walking around talking about y'all saved. You don't know if you saved, and it's a good chance if you worshiping cheese and rice, you will not be saved. Now, let's go down to verse 20. Yeah, that's all the Lord's scooping up. That's all he's scooping. He ain't scooping you hypocritical and lying ass Christians into the ships you call UFOs. Those are not UFOs. Those are chariots of Israel. That's how he's going to save his men. Go to Revelation chapter 7, and you will see 12 tribes. You will see 12,000 from each tribe going to be saved. That's it. Everybody else, they either getting death or slavery. Now, check this out. For all y'all talking about their clouds and whatnot. No, these are not clouds. They are camouflaged as clouds. These are ships. And this scripture I'm about to read now specifies that because clouds don't have doors. Ships do. Check this out. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Verse 21. For behold, the Lord Yahweh cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain. That's what the Lord gonna do. And his name is not cheese and rice.
Enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors after me. So, as it were for a little moment, until the indignation overpassed. Out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose.
To make a long story short, if you ain't on them chariots, when this happens, walking charcoal, baby. Apple wood walking around. You got Jack Daniels Special Blend walking around. You got Mesquite walking around. All this walking charcoal. Especially you prideful Christians walking around talking about you saved. If you walk away from this, you saved. Told y'all better start reading. Get your head out your asses. Stop listening to these lying ass pastors, because they ain't gonna tell you they can't. They're not allowed to. Esau will not let them. That's why they get to keep all their collections. 501c3 tax charter. Look it up. Now let's go to 2 Kings and see what it do. This scripture here proves that even back in the day, there were chariots, there were ships. How do you think the Israelites got out of Egypt? It was a chariot leading them in the daytime and by the nighttime, because at night they glow like little orbs. Ships. 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 11. And it came to pass, as they still went on and talked, that, behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. He was beamed up. Verse 12. And Elisha saw it, and he cried, my father, the chariot of Israel, and the horsemen thereof. And he saw him no more. And he took hold of his own clothes and rent them in two pieces. Chariot, ships. And so Christians, if you can walk away from this, you saved. Other than that, you scheduled for destruction for worshiping false gods and false idols. Ask the pastor. You're gonna lie about that too, but it's still cool. We can come out and close this. It ain't but one way out of this. If you don't get beamed up by these chariots of Israel, not of everybody, not all, smart ass woman. If you are not beamed up by these chariots, you're done. You're done. If you survive, you're going into slavery if you're not an Israelite. Let me see what else I got before I close on. Make sure I got everything. You can get let's get Obadiah. Let's get some scripts from there, then we can close. Isaiah chapter 1. I'm not Isaiah, Salaki Bible shot. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's how high Esau pride is, the pride level. Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh. Verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau? Verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever after your 1,000 years slavery. After you rebuild our kingdom for free, no construction equipment, no cranes, no sunscreen. Get it in. Verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Slavery. We getting everything back that y'all stole from us, and we getting your sons and daughters too. You don't believe it? Okay. Let's go to the book of Joel. Chapter 3. We can start at verse 5. Behold, ye have taken my silver and my gold, his people, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. Verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Verse 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. Verse 8. This is it. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord Yahweh hath spoken it. So, Edomites, you don't have to worry about paying back reparations, because guess what, baby? You are the reparation, baby. So if I be hitting Gold's Gym or something, trying to get ready, get right, so it won't be too bad on you. Least you can do is go in it with a good attitude, because you're going anyway. And ain't nothing nobody could do about it. Yes, Babylon will be destroyed, and the Edomites, fake Jews, and the heathen nations are going into captivity. It is written, and you can do about it, so get ready. Call Allah, Mahayanawa Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach, Wa Malaki by Hashem, Hara Wapa Kakurash Barakatam, the Wada Baba Ba Wakwam Yasharala. Shalom.